Hello, it's Andrew from Burncoose Nurseries, and we're now in our triple span polytunnel, and we're planting up a load of perennials which have come in recently, and here we've got some Tolbagia which Farmer Steve is very nicely potting up here on our handmade table. So we've grown on some perennials this year, a lot in the autumn, for them to establish over the winter. So we've got rooted plants to sell in the early spring sales, and here is an example of some of the plants that we've planted up in the autumn and overwintered here. We've got a nice lot of sedums there. We've also got a nice lot of euphorbia, and on the right hand side here is all of our stock, or a lot of our stock, of grasses, which we're conscious of over the winter to stay on the dry side, because not all grasses like it too wet. Hence why they're in the tunnel with a clear skin, to keep the grasses dry over the winter. The grasses, like the perennials, will enjoy the weather coming up now, because it's going to have a greater light levels as the evenings pull out. The temperature's due to warm up today to perhaps 13 degrees here in Cornwall, and believe it or not, full sun this afternoon. So plants that are established from the autumn will love those conditions, and they'll put on a lot more top growth in the coming weeks. We've also planted up to keep our stocks levels high, a number of 9 centimetres here now, and these are recent plantings of salvia and penstemon, teucrium and verbascums, and down to dahlias and echinaceas, everybody's favourite at the bottom, the echinaceas. Now these are planted this time of year to take advantage of the warm weather coming up and the light levels increase, and we hope that these will be at a saleable state within 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks time. So just a little bit of an insight into what we've done slightly differently over the last 6 months, or 9 months rather. Some perennials that have grown in the autumn are rooted and ready to go, ready to be planted out in the garden to grow away for herbaceous border in the spring. Grasses, likewise, if anybody wants the grasses in their border or a grass border, we've got a nice stock of grasses, and we've also got a stock of perennials coming along behind to keep you topped up throughout the spring and summer for those summer borders which everybody likes to look at, with flowers being the principal interest with these plants.